Hi, good evening, everyone. The class will begin shortly. If you can see my screen, please indicate so in the chat. Hello, Amelie. I'm just waiting for a few others to join us tonight. Yes, we're doing construction tonight as well as geometry and trigonometry, but it's not gonna work out how I wanted it. I wanted an active class, but this will be more of a passive class. I'll show you all what need to be done. Wow, can't believe it's only you. Okay, there's 5 persons watching. All right. All right. So let's begin then. Okay? All right. This evening, what we'll be doing the May 2017 paper 2 question 10. Question, the trigonometry and geometry that we were supposed to complete. And then we'll be looking at 3 construction questions. Unfortunately, how I had planned to do them was more for time lapse and show you it by pictures, which would have allowed me to interact with you all and guide you through the process of doing it. But what I have are 3 videos of me working them out because things didn't work out with that time lapse to get it into the software here and how I wanted it. Failure. Didn't work out. But I have good videos that demonstrate how to get it done that you can always look back at the class. The only problem is when the video is playing, I may be able to see the chat, but I would not be able to speak to you during that. I may be, if I'm able to see the chat, I could probably type in the chat and reply to you all, okay? But the video will guide you through how to get it done. All right. Tonight for our motivational thought, I just want to encourage you all to just go and give your best with the exam. This is the last day of the past paper workshop, and at the end of the day, you must be able to say to yourself that you have given your best, and that's all what anybody should expect out of you, especially yourself. Okay? Whatever your best is, you should learn to be content with it and be happy. Aim to improve, yes, but give your best. All right, so May 2017, paper 2, question 10. Part A, PQRS are 4 points on the circumference of the circle shown below. Angle QRS is equal to 58 degrees. Using the geometrical properties of a circle to give reasons for each step of your answer, determine the measure of part 1, angle SPQ for 2 marks. So, let's go to the diagram here. Angle SPQ. We get this hand tool. Okay, SPQ is this angle here. Okay? So, I want you all to go ahead and work that out, please. The answer is 122 degrees. Okay? 122 degrees, Brittany. All right. Let me give you all a hint. Notice here that SRQP is a cyclic quadrilateral. And there's a property that states, one of the theorems actually, that states that opposite angles in a cyclic quadrilateral are supplementary. So use that and calculate angle SPQ. Yes, Liam, 180 minus 58. So that's how you get to the 122. Okay? So this is 122 degrees. All right, so I'm going to write out the answer here. So angle SPQR is a, no, this is not angle, but SPQR is a cyclic quadrilateral. All right, so here we have angle SPQ is equal to 180 degrees minus 58 degrees. This is equal to 122 degrees. And the reason here, opposite angles are supplementary. Excellent. I'm glad you get it now, Brittany. Okay, so that's the answer to the first one. Part 2, angle OQS. So we go back to the diagram here. Angle OQS here, OQS. So the angle that they're talking about here is this angle. All right, so I want you to go ahead and find that angle there. No, it's not 61. .32 degrees is correct. Okay, so let me start the explanation. We know that the angle at the center of the circle, SOQ, this angle here, is twice the angle at the circumference standing on the same arc or chord. So this angle SOQ will be twice the size of SRQ, which is 2 multiplied by 58, which is 116. All right, and I know that this will be 116 here, and I know that this is an isosceles triangle because this is OS is a radius and OQ is a radius as well. So what we have is base angles of an isosceles triangle. So 180 minus 116 is 64. 64 divided by 2 will be 32. Everybody clear with that? All right, so I'm going to write out the work in here. So angle SOQ is 2 times angle SRQ, which is equal to 2 multiplied by 58, which is 116 degrees. So angle OQS is equal to 180 minus 116 degrees divided by 2. And the reason here is base angles of an isosceles triangle. I didn't write my reason up yet. The angle at the center is equal to 2 times the angle at the circumference. Okay, so 180 minus 116 is 64 divided by 2, which is 32 degrees. So that's how we come up with the 32. And that's it for the circle geometry. So we have a bearings question now. So part B. A ship leaves port A and sails 52 kilometers on a bearing of 44 degrees to port B. The ship then changes course to sail to port C, 72 kilometers away on a bearing of 105 degrees. Part 1. On the diagram below, not drawn to scale, label the known distances traveled and the known angles for 2 marks. Okay, so go ahead and make the labeling. I'm going to start the labeling within a minute time. Okay, now obviously I wouldn't expect you to be able to type anything in the chat for this, okay? Okay, I'm going to start the label here now. So they told us here that the distance from port A to port B here is 52 kilometers. All right, and the distance here from port B to port C is 72 kilometers. And the bearing here of B from A is 44 degrees. All right, and the bearing of B from C no, the bearing of C from B here is 105 degrees. Okay, So I've put in the four pieces of information they gave me here: 52 kilometers, 72 kilometers, 44 degrees, 105 degrees. Okay? One mark for the distances, one mark for the bearings. Everybody clear with that? Okay. Part 2. Determine the measure of angle ABC for 2 marks. So angle ABC is this angle here. They want to find the measurement. All right, so I want you to go and try it, but don't take too long because I'm going to explain it if you don't understand. Let's get another color here in the meantime. $119 is correct, Brittany. Okay, so let's start off here. This is a north line, this north line here, and this north line here. These are parallel lines. And you'll notice here a Z. All right, so this is alternate angles. So this is 44 degrees here. And we know that the angle of a straight line is 180. So 180 minus 105 here will give 75 degrees. So 75 plus 44 will give 119. You all clear with that? So I'm going to write that out here. Please indicate in the chat if you understood what I just did, okay? So angle NAB is equal to angle ABN, which is equal to 44 degrees. And this is alternate angles. Okay? And we know here that the angle of a straight line is 180 degrees. So we have here 180 minus 75 degrees. This is equal to minus 105. This is angle NBC, which is 180 degrees minus 105 degrees, which is 75 degrees. So therefore, angle ABC is equal to 44 degrees plus 75 degrees, which is 119 degrees. Okay? No, we're not going fully till 9 o'clock tonight. We'll be done probably by 8:30, maybe less than that. Part 3. Calculate to the nearest kilometer the distance AC. So, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to sketch a diagram. This will help you to do your calculations very easily. So this is A, B, C. Side A here is 72 kilometers. Side C here is 52 kilometers. We have here 119 degrees. All right, and they want us here to find side AC, which is B. You could see clearly you have two angles and this two sides and the angle between it. So one time this screaming at you here that this is cosine rule. So I want you all to use the cosine rule here. All right, so b squared is equal to 72 squared plus 52 squared, 272 multiplied by 52 multiplied here by cos. Angle B here is 119 degrees. Now remember I taught you all a shortcut. Type all of this into your calculator, press equal, and put the answer. Use the function here, y to the power of x on your calculator. Press it and then press 0.5. That will take the square root of whatever the answer is. B will give you here 107 kilometers. You'll get 107.3 and they wanted the nearest kilometer, so that's what they're doing, okay? All right, everybody? Please tell me if you all got that. Did you work it out this way or you went through the square root method? Okay. Well, you could always use the shortcut if you know what you're doing, okay? Okay, part 4. Show that the bearing of A from C to the nearest degrees is 260 degrees, so 3 marks. Okay, use whatever one you think is easier then. All right, so what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna sketch a little diagram so you could see what's going on. So here we have A, B, and C. Let me write C a little way off here. All right. Now, what they want you to do is to find here the bearing of A from C. So when I draw a north line here at C, the bearing is from C to A. So the bearing is all of that. Okay? Now we know here that the bearing here is 105 degrees. And the interior angles here, the co-interior angle here, will give a sum of 180 degrees. So this here will be 75 degrees because 180 minus 105 will give 75 degrees. All right? So I have some sides here already. This is 107 kilometers. We just calculated that. We know here is 52 kilometers and this here is side C. All right? This here is side B and side A is 72 kilometers. So you realize we have a lot of information here already that we could use to do the calculation. Here is 119 degrees. Okay? So I'll write out the information that I have here and you'll realize that we could use sine rule. So B here is 107 kilometers. B here is 119 degrees. C here is 52 kilometers. And angle C, which is here, let me put that in another ink. This is what they want you to find here, okay? That angle. So find this angle. When you find this angle, you will add it to the 75 degrees and subtract the total from 360 and you will get the bearing. Okay? Ajay, tonight we're just doing the trigonometry and geometry question, and then we'll just do some constructions. Okay? So you'll start off here with B, all on sine B is equal to C, all on sine C. And make your substitutions, please. Solve for C. So dear 15. No. Angle C is 25.07 degrees. So B is 107 here. This is sine 119 degrees. C is 52. And this is sine angle C. So we'll cross multiply here. This is 107 sine angle C is equal to 52 sine 119 degrees. Okay, we divide by 107 here. Divide by 107. This cancels. So sine C is equal to 52 sine 119 degrees all over 107. So C here is equal to sine inverse. All right, so sine inverse 52 sine 119 degrees all on 107 degrees. Okay? Getting a value here of C, 25.07 degrees. Okay? Now, the bearing of A from C is equal to 360 minus 75 degrees plus 25.07 degrees. So this is equal to 360 degrees. When you work this out in your calculator, you're getting here 259.9 degrees. And they said here to the nearest degree. So to the nearest degree here, this will be 260 degrees. Okay? So that's how we come up with it. All right, and they asked us to show that the bearing was of A from C is 260 degrees. So that's us showing that. Do you understand the working?
In this video, I'll be solving May 2018 question 3, part A. Using a ruler, a pencil, and a pair of compasses, construct the triangle ABC such that AB is equal to 8 centimeters, angle BAC is equal to 30 degrees, and AC is equal to 10 centimeters. So I went ahead here and sketched a diagram to represent this information. This here is angle BAC, 30 degrees. And in order to construct a 30-degree angle, I must first construct a 60-degree angle and bisect it. So I will now do this construction on a new sheet of paper. So I'll start off here by drawing a horizontal line. And on this line, I will identify a point that I will call A. I will take my compass. This is the needle. This is the lead. I will place the needle at A. And I will scribe an arc to intersect the horizontal line. Now, I will use the intersection between the arc and the horizontal line as the center to scribe another arc to intersect the first arc. I will take my ruler and pencil and draw a straight line to A through the intersection. This here is a 60-degree angle. Now I will use this point and this point as centers to scribe arcs to intersect each other. I will take the ruler and pencil and draw a straight line through the intersection to A. This here is a 30-degree angle. Now I need to measure 8 centimeters, so I will take the ruler and compass. I will place the needle at 0 and open the compass until I reach 8 centimeters. You could see clearly that this is 8 centimeters. So I'll place the needle at A, scribe an arc to intersect the horizontal line. This here is point B. Now I will take the ruler and pencil and draw a line to deepen the line segment AB. This is 8 centimeters. Now I need to measure 10 centimeters. So I'll place the needle at 0, open the compass until I reach 10 centimeters. You can see clearly that this is 10 centimeters. I'll place the needle at A, scribe an arc to intersect the line. This here is point C, and I will take the ruler and pencil and deepen the line segment AC. AC is 10 centimeters. And I will draw a line from B to C using my ruler and pencil. So I've constructed a triangle ABC where angle BAC is 30 degrees, AB is 8 centimeters, and AC is 10 centimeters.